Aaron Outdoors is brought to you by H. James Popplewell Family Dentistry, Lawless & Smith True Value, Superior Battery Manufacturing Company, celebrating 3 decades of energy excellence made in the USA. Affordable Roofing, professional work at affordable prices. Russell Springs and Jamestown Pharmacies, fast and dependable service you can count on. Jamestown Auto Sales, when you think of a nice late model rebuildable wreck, think of Jamestown Auto Sales. For all your heat pump needs, service, and installation, call Kurt's Heating and Cooling. Williams Landscaping, 270-566-1353, the best in the business with over 25 years of experience in landscape and hardscape. McDonald's of Russell Springs, drive-through, dine-in, carry-out, order online, and on the McDonald's app. Diversified Electric, for all your commercial and residential electrical needs. Russell County Farm Bureau Agency, Blake Aaron Agent, big on commitment. Bleed Blue Properties, cash offers, any condition, as is. 859-684-7710. And by Day and Day Feed, more than just a feed store. Hello everyone, welcome once again to Aaron Outdoors. Springtime is back, and that means one thing. We're back in the turkey woods. A lot of exciting turkey hunting action on this episode. Right, Blake?
Yeah, Derek, the turkey season was looking good for us. We'd been seeing tons of birds, and when we were out scouting, opening day rolls around, our hopes are high, but the bad luck just starts falling in our laps, and it goes throughout the whole first week of the season. Check it out. lunchtime. We gotta get to work. He's right over the top of that hill right there. On to the right. They're killing. They hit the ground. That's all I have. Yep, it was just, I could just see the very top of his head. Knew I had one chance because he was about to leave. Maybe could have milked it a couple more seconds, but it is what it is. Just another shell.
Brett and I watched a gobbler across the field heading toward a roosting area. So he begins to put a plan together to try and punch his tag the next morning.
guys. Another walk of shame. I'm walking out. I roosted that bird last night. Got within 75 yards of him. I videoed him going crazy on the limb. Gobbling, strutting, gobbling, strutting. A hen flew down. I landed in my field that I was in, and he flew down right with her. But as soon as her feet hit the ground, she took off running the other direction from my decoy, and he followed her. He landed probably at about 50 yards. Of course, I solo filming, wouldn't have had much video anyway, and it would have probably been a running shot, so nothing really I could do at that point. Looking back, my setup, I may have gotten too close, but there really wasn't any other options of bushes to set on in the fence row.
Well, as the season goes on, we keep seeing lots and lots of gobblers, but we just can't ever seal the deal. And one evening I decided to go into a different farm and see if I could roost some birds. And sure enough, there was a bunch of birds in there. They were real vocal on the limb. So I put the plan together. Derek, Blake, and I went in the next morning with a muddy ground blind to see if we could punch our tags.
Roosted these birds last night. We tried to get in time to them this morning. Blake got out there and was setting up a decoy, and he heard wings flapping. We thought the jig was up, and it may still be, but they're still on the limb. They're close. They're gobbling, so we didn't get a decoy in the ground, but we're hoping we can still call them down this road. We'll see what happens. go, baby. Freaking double, baby. Doubled up, baby. Yeah. Heck yeah, baby. You did it. They were pitching down everywhere. I think this is a tom, ain't it? Look at that beautiful scene. Look at that beautiful scene. They was about to head on back down the road.
Yeah. There was so many of them out in the field. I didn't even really see this one that you ended up shooting till late.
I seen this one come across the creek.
I didn't even see this one till late.
What in the world?
Blake said, get on the strutter. I said, I am on the strutter. It's a different strutter. There's two of them.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I couldn't see this one there. This one, oh, yours has got hooks. I know. This one pitched first, right here. And actually, I was going out to put out a decoy, which we ended up not needing. I was putting a decoy right here, and they were roosted straight down there, less than 100 yards. And I thought we spooked them because I heard some wings flapping, but I didn't hear any putts or anything. So we just eased back. I didn't put the decoys out, and we set that blind up right there, work like a charm. Brett, and if we hadn't moved up those extra 20 yards, we wouldn't have got them. That was about as far as we could hit. But that tom that Brett shot, he literally come across the creek strutting and come up right here. Oh man, I tell you what, baby. Roosted these birds last night. Yeah. I come over here, I roosted these birds last night. It's 2 hunts on this farm in 2 years. 3 birds. And it is 5:43. I'm asking Brett why we don't hunt here more. We hunted here twice. This is the first time we even came over to this farm this year. And I don't even know what it looks like down through here. Yeah, this is as far onto this farm as Blake's ever set foot.
Yeah.
So
when it happens like that, you don't have to go further in.
Yeah, it's the first time Derek's ever been here.
They're still up in the trees.
There's another longbeard somewhere. But yeah, Brett shot the first one that was strutting. I don't even know. There was 3 or 4 jakes in the field, a couple hens.
4 jakes, I think.
3 gobblers. So I don't know what the footage looks like. Don't care. It was a rodeo. I can't believe that worked. But this one was starting to go up the hill there, and I just.
You got on him good.
Yeah. Man, rolled him.
We hunted hard all season long, so it felt good to finally find some success on this hunt.
Well guys, here it is, May the 3rd. It's just about 10 to 6 right here, and Blake and I were just able to slip into this farm this morning, and as you can see the results here, we put a double on the ground. It was exciting 20 minutes there in the blind, going from the lows of lows to the highs of highs. I roosted these birds last night. We set up a game plan, brought the muddy preview blind in here and set it up in the fence row this morning. And Blake come out to the road, was setting up the decoys, and I was inside the blind getting things ready, and he come back to the blind and he said, the jig's up. I said, what? He said, they flew off. I heard some fly. And I heard wings, and I didn't hear, some putting or clucking and flying like you might hear whenever you actually walk up under one and spook it off. I actually heard kind of like when they first fly up, if you've been hunting before, if you can hear them pitch from tree to tree like they're trying to get comfortable and pick the right tree. I heard that a couple times, so I wasn't 100% sold that we had blew it, but I didn't feel comfortable enough to put the decoys out knowing that they had seen something out in the road. So, and they may have never saw me, but I'm sure they saw something. But we went back into the blind, and like I said, Brett threw some soft yelps at them with the hook slate call, and man, they pitched right in here perfect, didn't they, Derek?
Yeah, they were really just pitching in from all angles. They said, get on the strutter. I said, I'm on the strutter, and I know there's another strutter here and another longbeard that ultimately got away, but man, there was several jakes, some hens we heard up in the trees, and then even after you guys got these birds down, we heard, because I'm still on up here a little bit, so still some birds here on this property, but you guys made it happen this morning, and I was happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, it was a great morning. Don't happen like that often. We've had a rough year thus far, but we were able to capitalize this morning on a great double. Blake, first time you and I have ever doubled
That's
together.
what I was going to say.
So,
Me and my dad, and Brett and Dad's doubled. I don't know, Derek, ain't nobody doubled with you yet, but me and Brett have both doubled up with our dad before. First time Brett and I have got to double, so it's pretty special feeling right here this morning in South Central Kentucky.
Yeah, so we're going to get these birds cleaned up and get to work, and man, it couldn't ask for a better start to your day. So what a roller coaster of emotions here. Like I said, being so low, thinking we spooked them off, and then to end like this, just couldn't get any better. And just want to thank the good Lord for blessing us this morning with a good harvest.
It's time to finish the season with a bang. Yeah, we got a few more days left.
Got a few more days. We're going to stay at them hard. So stay tuned for more Aaron Outdoors.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the turkey hunting action on this episode, and we'll have more turkey hunting action next time on Aaron Outdoors. Be sure and follow us on all of our social media. Subscribe on YouTube to keep up with all the latest content. We want to thank you for tuning in and thank all of our fine sponsors who make the show a possibility, and we will see you next time right back here on Aaron Outdoors. Aaron Outdoors is brought to you by H. James Popplewell Family Dentistry, Lawless & Smith True Value, Superior Battery Manufacturing Company, celebrating 3 decades of energy excellence made in the USA. Affordable Roofing, professional work at affordable prices. Russell Springs and Jamestown Pharmacies, fast and dependable service you can count on. Jamestown Auto Sales, when you think of a nice late model rebuildable wreck, think of Jamestown Auto Sales. Williams Landscaping, 270-566-1353, the best in the business with over 25 years of experience in landscape and hardscape. For all your heat pump needs, service, and installation, call Kurt's Heating and Cooling. McDonald's of Russell Springs, drive-through, dine-in, carry-out, order online, and on the McDonald's app. Diversified Electric, for all your commercial and residential electrical needs. Russell County Farm Bureau Agency, Blake Aaron Agent, big on commitment. Bleed Blue Properties, cash offers, any condition, as is. 859-684-7710. And by Day and Day Feed, more than just a feed store.